cycling schedule. So here are my tips for beginners to start road biking. Tip number 1. Get a road bike that fits you. It doesn't matter if you want a used bike or a new one. When you're starting on a road biking, you don't need to buy a fancy, all singing, all dancing carbon fiber bike. You will be fine even with entry-level bike. Important thing is to get a road-specific bike that has gears and tires for riding on the road and not mountains and gravel. This will help reduce rolling resistance of the tires. Now, if you live in a city where roads are mostly flat, you can get away with mountain bike for the first few months, but eventually invest in a decent road bike. Decent road bikes can range from $500 all the way up to $3,000. Tip number 2. Learn the basics. When starting out with road biking, you don't need to know how to service your bike, but at least learn to inflate the tires to the proper pressure. You can find the recommended pressure on the side of the tires. Make sure your saddle height is at a comfortable height, and finally check both the front rear brakes are working properly. Tip number 3. Start with small rides. Before you even go on the road, ride your bike for 30 minutes around your neighborhood or in a park. Practice using brakes with both hands, speeding up and slowing down, and even getting off the saddle a few times. This way you will build some confidence and be familiar with how your bike feels at different speeds before you go on an hour or longer road rides. Tip number 4. Follow all the traffic rules. Since you will be riding your bike alongside other traffic, you should ride defensively by following all the traffic rules and regulations, such as stopping at red light, obey street signs, road markings, yielding to merging traffic, scan the road for any hazards, just focus on the road ahead of you. Be courteous to other traffic and thank anyone who waits for you to cross an intersection, even if they had the right of way. Finally, give a simple hand signal whenever you're turning left or right to let the traffic following you know where you intend to turn. Just go out with one goal: enjoying the ride and the fresh air, the sound of the birds as you ride through the scenic roads. Tip number 5. Wear protective gear. Probably the single most important thing you can do to have better riding experience is always wear protective gears, such as helmet, cycling specific gloves with padding to protect your head and hands in case of crash. Ride with at least 2 lights, a headlight on the handlebar and a blinking red light for traffic to see you from behind. Finally, there are hundreds of cycling kits for you to choose from. But if you don't want to wear Lycra, then at least wear some sports clothes so that you are visible to the other motorists and traffic. Starting road biking is easier than most of us think. Following these simple but basic tips will help you build confidence and hopefully improve your perception about road biking, that it's a hard sport. Thanks for watching.